Discover the shocking truth behind Lee Marvin's rise to fame and fortune. Lee Marvin was a Hollywood legend and a true icon of American cinema. With his rugged good looks, understated intensity, and magnetic screen presence, Marvin became one of the most talented and respected actors of his time, with a career spanning over 3 decades. From his early days as a struggling actor in New York City, to his breakout role in The Big Heat, and his iconic performances in films like The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance and Cat Ballou, Marvin left an indelible mark on the world of film. But there was more to Lee Marvin than just his acting career. He was also a veteran of World War II, serving in the Marine Corps and seeing combat in some of the bloodiest battles of the Pacific Campaign. In addition, Marvin was a devoted family man, a dedicated outdoorsman, and a true individualist, always true to himself and his principles. In this book, we will delve deeper into the life and legacy of Lee Marvin, exploring the man behind the Hollywood legend. From his personal life and relationships to his military service and his enduring impact on American culture, we will examine the many facets of this fascinating and complex figure. Join us as we discover the story of one of the greatest actors of all time and a true American original, Lee Marvin. Chapter 1. From Humble Beginnings. Lee Marvin's early life and career struggles. Lee Marvin was born in New York City in 1924 and grew up in a working-class family in a tough neighborhood in the city. His father was a fashion accessory designer, and his mother was a homemaker. Marvin's family struggled to make ends meet during the Great Depression, and as a result, he had to work odd jobs from a young age to help support the family. Despite the financial difficulties he faced, Marvin was determined to pursue his dream of becoming an actor. He attended Stust, Leo's Academy, a Catholic high school in New Jersey, where he discovered his love for acting and was encouraged by his drama teacher to pursue a career in the performing arts. After graduation, Marvin enrolled at the American Theater Wing, a drama school in New York City, where he studied under renowned acting coach Erwin Piscator. However, Marvin's education was cut short when he was drafted into the United States Marine Corps during World War II. Marvin served in the Pacific theater of war, participating in some of the deadliest battles of the war, including the Battle of Saipan, where he was wounded in action. Despite the trauma he experienced during the war, Marvin's military service played a crucial role in shaping his later career as an actor, as it gave him first-hand experience of the brutality and violence of war, which he would later draw upon in his performances. After the war, Marvin returned to New York City and resumed his acting career, taking on small roles in theater productions and working odd jobs to make ends meet. He struggled to make a name for himself in the competitive world of acting, and often found himself typecast as a tough guy character due to his rugged looks and deep voice. It wasn't until the early 1950s that Marvin's career began to gain momentum. He landed his first film role in You're in the Navy Now in 1951, and went on to appear in a string of successful films, including The Big Heat, 1953, and The Wild One, 1953, where he played the iconic biker gang leader, Chino. Despite his success, Marvin remained humble and grounded, never forgetting his roots in the working-class neighborhoods of New York City. His early struggles and determination to succeed had taught him the value of hard work and perseverance, and these qualities would serve him well throughout his long and illustrious career in Hollywood. Chapter 2. Fighting for Freedom. Lee Marvin's service in World War II. Lee Marvin's service in World War II had a profound impact on his life, both personally and professionally. He was drafted into the United States Marine Corps in 1943, shortly after graduating from high school, and served in the Pacific theater of war for 3 years. Marvin participated in some of the deadliest battles of the war, including the Battle of Saipan, where he was wounded in action. Despite his injuries, he returned to combat and was awarded the Purple Heart for his bravery and valor. Marvin's experiences in the war would shape his later career as an actor, as he drew upon his first-hand experience of the brutality and violence of war to bring authenticity to his performances. His time in the military also instilled in him a sense of discipline and dedication that he carried with him throughout his life. After the war, Marvin returned to the United States and resumed his acting career. However, he struggled to find work and often found himself typecast as a tough guy character due to his rugged looks and deep voice. Despite these challenges, Marvin's military service had given him a sense of purpose and drive that propelled him forward. He was determined to succeed as an actor and worked tirelessly to hone his craft and make a name for himself in the competitive world of Hollywood. Marvin's breakthrough role came in 1953 when he played the ruthless gangster Vince Stone in the film The Big Heat. His performance was widely praised by critics and audiences alike, and he quickly became known for his tough guy roles and rugged charm. Marvin's success as an actor was a testament to his determination and resilience, qualities that he had honed during his time in the military. He remained a proud veteran throughout his life and was deeply committed to supporting his fellow servicemen and women. In recognition of his service to his country, Marvin was awarded numerous honors and accolades, including the Silver Star, the Bronze Star, and the Purple Heart. He remained a proud and dedicated veteran until his death in 1987, and his legacy as both a Hollywood icon and a war hero continues to inspire generations. Chapter 3: The Making of a Hollywood Legend. Lee Marvin's Rise to Fame. After struggling to find work as an actor in the early years of his career, Lee Marvin's breakthrough role came in 1953 with his performance as the ruthless gangster Vince Stone in the film The Big Heat. This marked the beginning of a long and illustrious career in Hollywood that would establish Marvin as one of the most iconic and versatile actors of his time. Over the next few years, Marvin appeared in a string of successful films, including The Wild One, 1953, Bad Day at Black Rock, 1955, and The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, 1962, where he played the role of the tough guy anti-hero with rugged charm and understated intensity. However, it was Marvin's portrayal of the drunken gunslinger Kid Schelling in the 1965 film Cat Ballou that would earn him his first Academy Award for Best Actor. The film was a critical and commercial success and cemented Marvin's place as one of the most talented and respected actors in Hollywood. Marvin's success in Hollywood was due in part to his unique approach to acting. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Marvin eschewed the method acting approach favored by actors like Marlon Brando, and instead relied on his natural talent and intuition to bring authenticity and depth to his performances. Marvin's rugged good looks, deep voice, and magnetic screen presence also contributed to his appeal as an actor. He had a raw and understated charisma that drew audiences in and made them believe in the characters he played, whether they were heroes or villains. Despite his success, Marvin remained humble and grounded throughout his career, never forgetting his roots in the working-class neighborhoods of New York City. He was known for his professionalism, work ethic, and dedication to his craft, and he inspired many of his fellow actors and colleagues with his talent and determination. Today, Lee Marvin is remembered as a Hollywood legend and an icon of American cinema. His contributions to the art of acting and his dedication to his craft continue to inspire generations of actors and filmmakers, and his legacy as one of the greatest actors of all time remains secure. Chapter 4: Lee Marvin's Personal Life and Relationships. Beyond his successful career in Hollywood and his service to his country, Lee Marvin was also known for his personal life and relationships. Marvin was married twice, first to Betty Ebling in 1951, and later to Pamela Feely in 1970. Marvin and Ebling had 4 children together, and their marriage lasted for over 20 years before they divorced in 1970. Following his divorce, Marvin married Pamela Feely, a former secretary and stewardess, and they remained together until Marvin's death in 1987. Marvin was known for his charming and charismatic personality, and he had a reputation as a ladies' man. He had numerous relationships with women throughout his life, including several high-profile affairs with actresses such as Michelle Triola and Angie Dickinson. Despite his reputation as a ladies' man, Marvin was also a devoted father and family man. He was fiercely protective of his children and was known for his generous and kind-hearted nature. Marvin was also an avid outdoorsman and spent much of his free time hunting and fishing. He owned a ranch in Arizona, where he would often retreat to escape the pressures of Hollywood and reconnect with nature. Throughout his life, Marvin remained fiercely independent and true to himself. He was known for his honesty, integrity, and authenticity, both on and off screen. His personal life and relationships were a reflection of his complex and multifaceted personality, and he remains a beloved and iconic figure in American culture to this day. As we conclude our exploration of Lee Marvin's life and legacy, we are left with a deep appreciation for the man behind the Hollywood legend. Marvin was a true original, with a talent and charisma that captivated audiences, and a personal life that was every bit as complex and fascinating as his performances on screen. From his early struggles as a young actor to his rise to fame in Hollywood, and his enduring impact on American culture, Marvin's story is one of determination, resilience, and authenticity. He lived life on his own terms and left an indelible mark on the world of film, inspiring countless actors and filmmakers with his dedication to his craft and his unwavering commitment to his principles. As we reflect on his life and legacy, we are reminded of the power of individuality and the importance of staying true to oneself in a world that often seeks to mold us into something we're not. Lee Marvin's legacy continues to inspire and uplift us, and we are honored to have had the opportunity to explore his story in depth.